Suits is by far the strongest team that we've had on a mission so far. Should be okay. I'll have some fish and chips too. Thanks, Saffron. Scoop of chips, 2 fish. As a kid, we always used to get fish and chips. I liked potato fritters, which, like, in retrospect, I'm having, like, potatoes cut into chips and then also a potato fritter, and that's, like, my dinner. But I used to really like potato fritters. Maybe I'm just a potatoes sort of guy, I guess. I don't know. Our fish and chips place was so great. They had amazing burgers, all the fish. I think they started doing some Chinese food as well. Like you could order wontons with your fish and chips. Those were the days. Chips are actually French fries. Usually in fish and chips you get much thicker fries than you'd like. When you think French fries are like pretty narrow and stuff, whereas fish and chips are slightly closer to like potato wedges or something almost. Have you ever been to Spud's Fish and Chips in Alki? I have, a couple of times, yeah. Caitlin and I were at Alki Beach a couple of weeks ago, just hanging out. We didn't go to Spud's, but we were across the road from there. It's much more American fish and chips than fish and chips actually is. If your fish and chips doesn't come wrapped in newspaper, it's questionable whether it's actually fish and chips. Yeah, it's an okay spot. It's an okay spot. It's not like my places back home though. Grass is always greener, sort of thing. Also, frames. Hello, frames. We found 2 of them. We found the rest. That's good. I live near Seattle. Yeah, I live on the east side of the 520 bridge, basically.
Our position is masked.
So we got evac zone here, rebels there. Pretty nice map layout, I'd say. Rather than going over this rooftop, I think I'll come all the way across to the right side. This team is... That's the most amazing portrait I've ever seen. 18 DJ Leo makes us a follow on the stream.
Is it dead?
Is it dead? Sorry, your follower clip got destroyed by David. Yeah, Iron Snail. Where am I from? I grew up in Auckland, New Zealand.
That's affirmative.
But I don't know. I've been living in the States around as long as I lived in New Zealand for now. So I'm very, very confused. All of my extended family is still in New Zealand.
Good copy. Moving on target.
But I don't really,
Okay.
don't really identify with one place more than the other, I guess I'd say.
Okay, Spooge.
Good night to Zach. Yeah, living in a landlocked state seems like it would be
Headed there now.
fairly bad for fish and chips, probably. I don't know, though.
Moving to designated
I'm
coordinates.
sure somebody's made it work.
Good to go.
JoINrbs is a Kiwi. I am.
Moving to position. Affirmatif. Double time.
Tartar sauce or ketchup? Ketchup is like just tomatoes with sugar. Like, okay, so that's the second time today that this has happened. That's great. I mean, I like ketchup. Don't get me wrong. But also, I don't feel like I'm really eating a sauce when I eat ketchup. I feel like I'm putting sugar on my food. Gypsian! So, follow, welcome to the stream.
Finally.
Yeah, that would break everything, you know. It's not what you want to be doing.
Sure thing.
It's pronounced tomato.
Not a problem.
I mean, in some dialects, yes.
Armor still holding.
There are people who call tomatoes a completely different word because they like speak a different language from us. How crazy is that?
If you say so.
JoINrbs is a fruit. I don't think so. Pretty sure I'm not a vegetarian. But recent campaign results are starting to make me wonder a bit. We got an advanced hair trigger out of that drone. We have probably alerted about 1,000 different things. We're in terrible cover.
What? Shiva.
Our cover could actually be
Moving to
worse.
position.
We've like made it work, but it's difficult to move forward safely.
Income.
We have the frontline sharpshooter as usual. And like good mission.
Heading out.
It means that kiwis are fruits. No, kiwi fruit is a fruit. A kiwi
Let's move already.
is either a bird or a like person
Okay,
from New
I'll
Zealand
go.
or a person from New Zealand. Slang for a person from New Zealand. Nobody in New Zealand calls a
Sure
kiwi
thing.
fruit a kiwi. And if you're into eating kiwis,
On the move.
that's sort of weird. You might want to keep that to yourself. Or, I don't know.
Pas de soucis, chef.
At least don't talk about it in public until you're ready to enact your plans to take over the world. Make cannibalism legal for all.
On Overwatch. Come get some.
Yeah, it's really quite difficult to move forward here.
I'm on it. I might have winged forces sighted.
What do you call a kiwi fruit then? A kiwi fruit. Call it a kiwi fruit. There's still another 5 enemies on the map somewhere, so we gotta be careful. I have double assault. Okay. It should be hard not to win with double assault. One of them has like 77 aim too, yeah? Slug shot.
I guess that'll be okay.
So Slugshot's pretty good at that. Save it for next turn to kill this guy.
It's dead. It has to be dead.
Hey, sad boy Giles, how's it going? I think we did tone down the top end of game since 1.0 for what it's worth, but it wasn't by a huge amount. 10 points or something. This tile is fairly likely to get flanked by yellow alerts, but my soldiers got 8 hit points, and I mean, at some point we just have to risk that in this situation.
C'est comme vous voudrez.
This assault has 3 grenades, and no fight. It's a little rookie when I loaded out the mission. Good kill. I'm all the way over here. It's so hard to tell whether one of those shots is hitting or not when you're watching the animations of it. Okay, so coming forward and flamethrowing looks appealing to me. I'm not sure that we quite have range from here. I think we will, just barely. Yeah, right on the edge.
Killing it with fire. Heading out.
He's not quite dead yet, that gunner, but
Finally.
I think on average he dies to burn. We'll have a better idea of whether or not we need to deal more damage to him next turn.
No need
Post
to ask
sharpshooter
twice.
up on the high ground.
I'm trusting you here. What? Shiva. Scanning.
Get
Oh yeah.
a couple of overwatches to protect against yellow alerts. Okay, so we do have to deal more damage to him. Grenade from the technical can do that. I don't have a specialist.
Moving to position.
Still don't know where the rest of the map is.
Here I come.
This is where they administer the bulk of their gene therapy treatments, at least the ones the general public is aware of.
If you say so.
Pas de souci, chef.
On my way.
I'm gonna take this dash into heavy cover. I think that only pulled a couple of tiles of fog of war, and it gets me considerably closer to the objectives.
Let's do this. This is for you.
That seemed
What's over there?
unreasonably loud to me for some reason. Okay, just hunker on this tile. And we'll hunker here too.
Hold it.
WCL, Braz. Gee. I think there was like one too many letters in that one for me to pull it off. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying the show.
Advent troops spotted.
It's another triple sentry pod. Okay. That might hit. Oh, it says it pulls another pod. I shouldn't have that information, but I'm not above using it. The thing is, it actively hurts my brain not to use it when the game gives me extra information like that. So at some point, I'm just gonna use it. Like, at some point, it's just not worth me crossing my eyes and trying to forget that it exists. Rough graze.
Didn't do much. Need a resupply. Absolutely.
Really want to make that move, but I don't think I can support it. Can't kill him. for a run and gun. There.
Go, go, go!
There's a 77% chance to kill.
Get it together.
Yeah, I should have grenaded. The grenade can deal 2 though, so I think it's actually only a 75% chance to kill. I think that shot's actually better. Oh, I've lost sight of that pot. I'm gonna start with this move. Oh, this game is so frustrating sometimes. Wait, yeah, okay, whatever. It's fine. I'm just like incapable of interacting properly with the fog of war because the game randomly chooses to show me stuff in it and then randomly chooses to stop. Let's come forward with a technical.
Heading out.
And I'm gonna hunker.
Holding position.
61% on this trooper.
What did you expect?
Toaster toasts Toasty. I hope you're okay, Toasty. Sounds potentially dangerous. Sentry didn't choose to flank someone. Sentries are sort of passive with their AI. Okay, that's a really solid hit though. Don't have lightning reflexes. You have a rocket. And I have fire in the hole. So what if I start with this actually? I want his cover? I think I want his cover most. Hit this shot. Sure? Maybe reconsider missing that. That was sort of even a graze. Would be good. I don't know. Maybe. Hack this door and get the people getting out so they can potentially leave before reinforcements. Maddie! 041, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. So what I was going to do, I was going to kill that guy with the sharpshooter, suppress this guy, move up and shoot him in the face. Oh, all of the cover is gone. Okay, so maybe I couldn't do that anyway. But what I'm instead left with is, I think, stunning you. Which did work somehow. I can pull the Overwatch with a Rebel, it's funny. I'd rather not. Gunner's in some sort of gross situation here. Let's actually medkit him and hunker. I don't think it's worth it to reload and take a light cover suppression. I got to a position in the turn where it's not worth it for me to be able to move through that Overwatch anymore, so there's no reason forcing myself to be able to. kit, not a ton of damage.
Moving on our position.
Just an Overwatch is not a problem. Actually move out there? No. I should be able to frag, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. Okay, we can find out this way. That seems easier. Are we back to evac next turn? Not quite. So we're gonna have to fight the reinforcements, it looks like. Unless we... well, the rebels can't make it anyway. Okay. So let's frag. And the technical can finish that sentry off. Or not. This sentry is just stunned out of cover. Sharpshooter can take another shot there. Or not. So far, everything's going just as planned. Let's move a little bit closer to evac and reload.
Green to go.
Technical could flashbang the sectoid. We could walk up and stab it. Oh my god, I want to walk up and stab it so bad. Alright, let's come forward and shoot. Kill. Suit drop.
Hostile terminated.
And
Tired of waiting around.
work up and stab. It's a 97% chance of 5 to 7 damage. It's a very good attack on a sectoid.
I'm trusting you here. That's it. There's something. So here it is. Heading out. On Overwatch.
Right.
Got some advent here.
My opinion on Beagle TNXing, by the way, is that it's awesome when he TNXs. You guys are overthinking it. Alright,
If you say so.
let's shoot this guy. I guess those of you who like pay money for the show,
I
Get it?
Got that one.
get it. You're allowed to like pay after you watch or something. Yeah, like it's a show you can watch for free, so I feel like I understand people who like get excited about
Target asset located.
like TNX is going to be on and Beagle's going to play the entire campaign and it's going to be wonderful, so I'll give him $2.50. But
Fired up.
I don't know. Beagle has a life and stuff, and it's really awesome when he makes TNX. I really enjoy it,
On my way.
and the rest of the time is sort of okay. Tygaps, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream.
On it.
You're enjoying the show? Appreciate the support a lot. I'm not gonna make a review of Jamball's play. I need a week to do some stuff of my own. I have some Long War 2 things to put together.
Moving out.
At least that's what I've decided. I could not put together stuff of my own and do a review of Jamball's play instead, but... I enjoy the week off every now and then.
Absolutely. Moving out.
I don't know. People are more critical of Beagle than of anybody else I've ever seen stream, honestly. Like, there are people who actually steal money from children who are popular streamers, and I see more criticism of Beagle Rush because he doesn't stream when he doesn't feel like it sometimes than I do of them overall. Just like another here's a like tip about streamers too. If you want if you want people on the internet to create content that you love watching, which you don't have to pay for, here's just a basic level tip. You should like say nice things to them and about them. Like, because so often I hear people being super critical of Beagle, and they're like people who really love TNX, and like, you know, being like publicly, openly very critical about it is going to make him less likely to keep doing it, because it's shit to hear like internet strangers be critical of you, right? Weird Dipper 1310, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. You're enjoying the show.
Let's go.
You just don't have to be negative about this. It doesn't help at all in any way. Operation Cosmic Grave is complete. Thanks, Space Jam. I like you too. I really like it when you guys express how enjoyable it is to watch me play Gatecrasher over and over again. That's pretty sweet for me. X-Nodox! Xenodox? Thanks for the sub, man. Much appreciate your support. Viewers here are substantially more mature and positive than elsewhere. Oh, come on now. Come on. You don't have to be positive about Twitch chat. Those guys are shit. No, just me. Just keep the compliments coming at me. Thanks. We're passionate. We're passionate because we love Beagle. I'm really passionate about Beagle. I got into XCOM watching Beagle stuff. So if you're watching me play XCOM right now and enjoying it, like, the reason I'm here is that Beagle has for years been making XCOM content, which he gets paid, you know, a little bit for, but not so much that you need to start worrying that he's like become tainted by his millions of dollars or something. Sea Drake Luthien, thanks for the follow with the stream. Better to have a happy beak for TNX than a begrudging beak. Although when Beagle's angry and does TNX, it's sort of amazing. TNSE is making jokes about Alzheimer's. Within like 2 minutes, within 2 minutes of you saying that my Twitch chat was mature and commendable, TNSE is here making jokes about Alzheimer's. Look at this. Look at this. When can I just start activating sub mode only? Oh god, he's a sub. I can't escape. Mike Nike. Mikey Nike? Wait, your name's a bit of a mindfuck there. 28. I can do 28. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Mikey Nike, Mike Nike. I think it's Nike in the ancient Greek, actually, not Nike. So maybe it's Mike Nike. You don't remember? Okay, TNSE. The third one got me. That's fine. For those of you who suffer from Alzheimer's, who have who have loved ones who suffer from Alzheimer's, I'm very sorry. It's nasty shit. Let's go Death from Above on Ice and Fast and just throw him in a haven. Rapid targeting on him. Reno Marshmallow. Also Final Fantasy 15. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Reset the NI to default, but still no 3 hit point soldiers. On lower difficulties, your soldiers have more health. That might be what it is. Gatecrasher twice today in 5 hours. Sephirim, that is not impressive. That's you still have much to learn. Let me tell you. Alright. Amusement Center is done. And I'm not sure which haven we're scanning in. I'm gonna go to West Africa because it's closer, I think. Sure. Scardy Bob suffers from lack of Agbamosho. Agbamosho is right there, right? Hold on. If you Google Agbamosho, oh no, it's on the other side. No, I was right. It's right there. So we're right by Agbamosho. There. That's where it is. It's here. We are protecting it. We're doing our best. And we will continue to do our best until like we squad wipe on a mission a couple of months from now, at which point we'll rage quit from the campaign. Gatecrasher again. Alright. Do we have a clip of any of the times? Any of the times? Come on now. The 100 bits donation clip is me killing 3 soldiers in my Sky Ranger with a proximity mine. I'm quite proud of myself. I'm gonna win that campaign, I'll have you know. Go Ever Vigilant or Walk Fire? I'm gonna go Ever Vigilant. You can't name me some other guy. What's the furthest one of my impossible runs has gone? I've beaten Iron Man Legend along with you 3 times since the game released. And I even play Iron Man instead of like consoling every time something I don't like happens. So recovering an item from an Advent Vault. Could use a specialist for this. I'm gonna leave Erifleur in the haven for right now, I think. This should be a beatable mission with this squatty specialist. Assault Ranger. I'll even bring the lower value technical. I won't bring a sharpshooter. Not that bold. Marauder was going to promote. I wonder when we give him pants. At some point, Marauder, I'm going to give your soldier pants. Unless he dies. You feel bad for trolling Filthy sometimes with the skill choices. Like when I tell him I like pistol grenadiers or take Overwatch spec on specialist. Hey TNSE. I'm going to assume that you've forgotten making that comment, so I don't have to reprimand you for it. I don't think that's what 3 divided by 250 is, Sephiroth. I think you're off by like several orders of magnitude. A Ranger Assault Specialist Technical Ranger. Without responding to the rest of your comment, because we don't cater to trolls here at JoINrbs.tv. What happened to my... Where am I? What? Where's my, like, squad select? It was broken. Okay, so let's start again. Bring my gunner who isn't wounded yet. And a assault of some sort, and a ranger of some sort, I think. Shinobi? Shinobi would be fun. Have I gotten to use a shinobi yet this campaign? I don't know that I have. The squad seems possibly overly strong. I guess it depends how much we're trying to do at once. Especially this technical gunner assault shinobi. It's definitely a strong team. I have 2 shinobis training, but probably almost done. Assault, technical shinobi, gunner. Yeah, these are like, it's about as top tier a team as I could build for this mission. Okay, fine. Send 2 soldiers. Yeah, the minimum on veteran rookie is 4. How many times do I think I've abandoned or lost? Quite a few. I don't count. And I also, like, for quite a while, I haven't been really prioritizing trying to win the campaign. I've been, like, playing with different house rules, which make it very difficult. I've been trying out weird builds, like Predator first, or Psy Rush, or things like that. So, because of that, I don't really bother trying to keep track. It's not something that I really care about. Got the very light smash and grab. Ooh. Attacker 123 thinks to be follow. You're doing the show. This will support a lot. Ooh, is Filthy's... Oh, do you mean like his VODs? Do we bring 1 rookie, or do we train Nat into an assault? 2 days from now, I have 2 more shinobis. Okay, if I have 2 more shinobis 2 days from now, I can build a strong team here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I probably only have 3 teams at once still, right? Have this sort of tough smash and grab to play. I could just send 5. Assault, Sharpshooter, Double Ranger, Shinobi. Yeah, I could just send 5. I'm pretty okay with this. This is a fairly mobile team thanks to lightning reflexes. Helps me get my rangers into sawn-off shotgun range, maybe. I'm going to go with an SMG. Help. Nah, I have Ever Vigilant, so I don't really need to. Assault rifle, then. My sharpshooter can maybe do something. I'm going to throw a medkit on him. I don't feel like I need a smoke grenade. This should be a mobile team. It's going to over-infiltrate, which will get us off the 10 enemy extremely light schedule. We watched a very light smash and grab yesterday and it didn't go very well. Yeah, that's true. Xylo, I have a 1.0 campaign and a 1.2 campaign, which are both wins on YouTube. But yeah, they're in my... If you just look at my front page of YouTube, you should find the playlists for them pretty high up. For the 1.2 campaign, yeah, for the 1.2 campaign, I made a spreadsheet as well, which has every mission I played with, like, how many soldiers I ran, how high the infiltration was, if I suffered any casualties, stuff like that. I'm going to flip to recruit here, because I think this is a good time to get it done. There's only 1 mission left in the region. I already generated quite a lot of intel toward detecting it, so I may detect it. And also, I don't have enough soldiers to really play it anyway. Assuming that I'm finding 2 good missions in New Brazil as well, which is a bit of an assumption. Here's one of them. Hidden resistance computer, find a lead. There's no Haven advisor here. Okay, we're gonna need Aerofleur back, Specialist Grenadier, Technical Gunner, Grenadier. That could be a team, I guess. Could be a team. Let's put the lower level Grenadier as a Haven Advisor. Technical Specialist, Grenadier, Gunner. Shinobis are in 17 hours. And they also have a rookie. I could send a rookie, go double Shinobi for the last mission. Weird. Do I have any more rookies? Do I have any more soldiers? I can't afford any. I'm so close to having one more team. Really very, very close. I could try to stealth this. I have a very good infiltration time. It's early enough in the campaign that we can sort of survive if it's not working. I'm going to scan for another 16. We didn't find another mission yet. So we go Shinobi Specialist, and the last mission could be Technical Grenadier, Shinobi Gunner. Plus one of the Haven Advisors, Grenadier, or a rookie. I think we should try it. Still a little bit dangerous. I think it's worth a go. I'm gonna bring one smoke grenade. I don't think we need mobility on the Shinobis quite that much. Gets us comfortably to 200% infiltration. All good. Should I flip to recruit in New Brazil right now? Let's wait a second. Ah, crap. So that should be Liberation 1. We get a very bad timer on it. Maybe the Haven's just full of faceless. Crap. Really? Crap. Ah. Okay, let's flip over to Intel with one more rebel in the Haven now. I'm gonna keep at this for a while longer. I could actually abort the team and send a real team in its stead. There's still plenty of time to do it. Let's do that.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Everyone's on board. Bringing them home.
Seems very, very strong. And I actually get to use my soldiers for like what they're good at instead of just stealthing with them. At this stage in the campaign, the Shinobi is very good with the sword, the Specialist is very good with Sentinels. It's sort of a waste to just be stealth missioning. Why did I switch the team? Because based on how missions are sort of spread out in time, it doesn't look like I'm getting another mission anytime soon with a good timer on it. So because of that, it seemed like it was better to use the soldiers to attempt the one that I had detected. A higher chance of success. Oh, we ticked up to 3 strength in West Africa. You're shitting me. Okay, that's too bad. Research is done.
If we intend on discovering the purpose of the chip we extracted from you, we'll need to conduct the appropriate research as soon as possible.
I was going to go assault on that, I think. 14 mobility though. Shinobi, no. Technical. Technical could be okay. There's not much reason to think I'm getting mag super early. Assaults aren't that great before mag either. Ranger, no. Gunner. I'll try bringing another gunner into the campaign. I just never found the other mission in New Brazil. I wonder if it's like 3 faceless in the Haven or something. So this ends up being very light. Assault Specialist. Technical Gunner Shinobi. It is a recover item with a very flexible, very strong team. I sort of loathe that variance. You Zane!